Hi friends, this video is on motion, non-uniform and uniform motion. This video is brought to you by COACHINGCARES.in, Designing Future by Smart Education. This is part 5 out of 14. Under this lesson, we'll study uniform and non-uniform motion. So before starting, let's understand about the motion. Motion is nothing the movement of body. I mean change of position in in some interval of time. So the uniform motion means what? When any body covers equal distance in equal interval of time, then body is said to be in uniform motion. So here's under uniform motion, this term is very important. Body always cover equal distance in equal interval of time. So this is the important condition here for uniform motion. You can understand this thing by one example. Suppose I just take one example. I plot one graph showing the motion of a object or body starting from 0, and this graph goes like that. Okay, so say on x-axis I am taking time, and on y-axis I am assuming this is the distance. This is time and this is distance. So time is in second, I am assuming, and distance is coming in meter. After one, you just have a look of this graph. In each equal, I mean interval of time, say this is 1 second, body moves 1 meter at this point. Another 1 second, body moves at this point. I mean same equal interval of time, body is moving another 1 meter, I mean equal distance. Another 1 second, body moves, I mean at this point, same distance moving 1 meter. So we can say, I mean each equal interval of time, which is 1 second, body moves equal distance, which is 1 meter. So this motion is called uniform motion. Okay, you can understand by this example, say one object at A is starting to move and it goes one position after 5 seconds, again another 5 seconds, it moves this position. First movement is say 2 meters, another movement again 2 meters, another 5 second object moves at final position, which is again 2 meter. Time interval is 5 seconds. So this 5 second is equal interval of time. Body moves equal distance, which is 2. So this motion is uniform motion. So I think it is clear to you now. So we'll understand more another next slide about non-uniform motion. So in non-uniform motion is what? Body covers unequal distance, important in equal interval of time. So this term unequal distance, this is important. Body moves in equal interval of time. So this is called non-uniform motion. So this example we can take in that way. Suppose a body moves, it starts to move from point A, and say after 10 seconds body moves at this point and body moves say 2 meters. Another 10-second body moves say 3 meters. Another 10-second body moves say 7 meters at final position. So you just notice here, after 10 seconds, the first 10-second body moves 2 meters, and another 10-second, I mean same time interval, body moves but unequal distance, which is 3 meters, and another 10-second, body moves 7 meters. So time interval is same, which is 10 second, but body moves different distance. Initially 2 meters, then second is 3 meters, and the third one is 7 meters. So this distance is unequal for equal interval of time. So this motion is non-uniform motion. So you can have one example, say after 1 second body moves, suppose at this point, at this point, after 1 second, say I take this axis is time, and this axis y-axis I am taking distance, which is in meter, that is in second. So first position, after 1 second body moves 1 meter, which is here. Another 1 second body moves, say uh, another yeah, so sorry, another 1 second body moves to 2 meters this way, okay, and another 1 second body moves again, how much, if suppose I take this example, okay, say here, okay, again 2 meters. So time interval, this is final position, say this is A, this is B, this is C. So first time interval is 1 second, body movement is 1 meter. Another 1 second body movement is, this is 2 meters. This is different. And another 1 second body moves again 2 meters. So I say equal interval of time, which is 1 second, body moves unequal. First is 2 meter, first is 1 meter, another is 2 meter, then again another is 2 meter. So this is clear to you, I hope. So now we'll go another slide. We'll understand, we'll interpret different time distance graph in different cases. So the first case we'll study out of four, which is given here. Say I take one example. This is a one graph plotted here. This is distance time graph. Before this, I just assume this is time. X-axis is the time, and y-axis I am assuming distance. So I plot one graph. If graph is like that, so you just notice time is in seconds and distance is in meter. So after 1 second, you just notice body moves at this point, another 1 second body moves at this point, another 1 second body moves at this point, so like that, and so on. So you just note it down. After each equal interval of time, which is 1 second, body moves, body movement is zero. I mean, from the starting position, body was at 2 meter distance. So first 1 second body moves, movement is zero. Another 1 second body movement is zero. So body at all not in motion. So this condition or this type of graph is known like body is at rest. Body is at rest. When this type of graph comes, which is a horizontal straight line, it shows body is at rest. Now I'll take another example, case 2. Under this, suppose I have one graph, plotted graph like that. X-axis is time, y-axis is distance. So just have a look of this graph. This is a straight line and continuous steady straight line. So we just study after 1 second body moves 1 meter. Another 1 second body moves another 1 meter. This is 1 meter distance. This is 1 meter distance. This is time 1 second. Another again 1 second body moves 1 meter. So you just notice this equal interval of time, which is 1 second, body moves equal distance, which is 1 meter. So this is the plotted graph is like straight line and continuous line, and this kind of motion is known uniform motion. So this case 2 is the uniform motion, and this graph interpretation of this graph is given like uniform motion of the object. Another slide we'll see case number 3. Under case number 3, I say this is one graph starting from this point and it goes along the straight line like that. So just have a look of that. X-axis is time, y-axis is distance. So you just notice in after 1 second body movement is at this point. Another 1 second body movement at this point. Another 1 second body moves again 1 meter. Another 1 second body moves again 1 meter. Another 1 second body moves 1 meter. So equal interval of time from this point body movement is equal, which is 1 meter, and time interval is 1 second. But this initial position, if you'll notice, first 1 second body is not moving. I mean there is no movement of body, distance is 0. So this is steady. So first 1 second body is at rest. So body is at rest, and after 1 second body is at uniform motion. So body, this graph shows both the motions. Initially body is at rest in first 1 second, and after 1 second body is moving with uniform velocity or uniform motion. Another slide will study one more motion condition of this, which is non-uniform. Assuming x-axis time, y-axis I am assuming distance, time in second, distance is in meter. So I just say I take this graph like that. So in this graph you can notice, I mean from this point after 1 second body movement is here. This is some distance which is less than 1 meter. Another 1 second body movement is at this point. Another 1 second body movement is here. I say here, which is very less. I mean minimum distance, very less movement. And another one movement again, body movement is again another direction. So you will notice the first distance is different, another second distance is different, the third one is very less distance, but time interval is equal, which is 1 second. So this type of graph, this type of motion is known non-uniform motion. Non-uniform motion. So you can understand very easily the interpretation of this distance time graph, and these type of graphs are known non-uniform motion of any object. So I hope now you are able to understand uniform and non-uniform and rest position of distance time graph. So thank you for visiting COACHINGCARES.in. Watch free educational video, get best quality study material, study from best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thank you very much.